Hello, all you positive heads out there. It's so good to be back with all you beautiful reflections of the one source consciousness that creates and animates all things. If you're new to this podcast, of course, we are super happy to have you here, and we just ask that you bring an open mind and heart to your listening experience and to be prepared to explore vantage points that I'm convinced will help shift or solidify your current understanding of the ultimate nature of reality in a way that is extremely empowering. Speaking of exploring powerful perspectives, I would like to gift my book, The Golden Key, Modern Alchemy to Unlock Infinite Abundance to you at goldenkey.gift, where you can get the audio or ebook as my gift to you by using the code POSITIVEHEAD at checkout.
All right, all you positive heads, welcome. Welcome one and all. I am super grateful that you have joined me today on what is always another magical today. Today for me feels a little extra specially magical. I'm just coming off of doing a presentation at the Lionsgate Portal to Enlightenment event, which happened this last Saturday. This event was absolutely spectacular. I got to present with 5 other amazing presenters, and it just so happened that synchronistically, each and every one of us kind of bounced off the other. We all knew what topics we were presenting, and they all looked completely different. But once we all started talking, all of the concepts intertwined and dovetailed off of one another. This made this event so much more magical. Not only was the energy so incredibly intense, and all the participants could feel the love and feel the light just beaming from this group, but the synchronicities were amazing. And they tied into the Lionsgate in ways that we didn't even know. We had no intention of purposefully tying in these concepts to the Lionsgate concept. I talked a little bit last week about the Lionsgate portal and the alignments that are associated with it, and we will still be in these energies for the next few days. And so, unbeknownst to us, we actually talked about all of what these energies actually are. Our focus of this event, again, synchronistically, was that we create our thoughts through our reality, that we are light beings, that energy is all that we are, and we have the power within us to use this light for our healing, to heal others, to help heal the planet, to create the life that we want for ourselves, and to follow our desires to serve in the way that we want to, the way that we find fun, the things that we are passionate about. Every single one of us came here to serve a purpose, and that purpose is typically to help others. But in what way are we specifically here to help others? Well, that will pretty much go in line with whatever it is that you resonate with. If there's something that you really like, that you really want to do, then this is the way that you are going to serve people. You may not be able to see it exactly right in the moment, but if you follow the fun, follow the passion, it will come into light. Because the Lionsgate portal, this is a time that is encouraging us to follow our path, encouraging us to trust our intuition and listen to ourselves. We have all of the answers within us. The answers don't come from outside of us. We might think that they come from outside of us when we hear all this talk of our guardians and our angels and our higher self and being able to channel all of those messages through those beings. But those beings are you, all existing right now. All of it happening now in this multi-dimensional onion that we just can't see all the layers of. All of this happening right now, and these aspects are you in different dimensions. And so our communication with our intuition, with our higher self, is all within us. All this communication happens within our mind. A lot happens within our mind. The thoughts in our mind are what are creating our reality. Whatever we are focusing on is what we are going to see in our external reality. And all of us presenters at this event talked about these concepts. What is so powerful about that is that all the attendees there got to hear 6 different perspectives on these concepts. And what I love about that is, for me, I know myself, I'm kind of hard-headed, I'm a little stubborn, And it takes me about 30 different times to hear something until I actually get it, till that light bulb moment kind of goes off and I can solidify that belief within myself. It takes me a lot of times to hear a certain concept. And so what we unknowingly did was provide 6 different ways for people to look at something. That is like a catapult in understanding. And I am so incredibly happy to be a part of it. The other thing that's really cool that I recognize and understand is that when these kind of events are put together, they are guided, they are prepared, and they have nothing to do with us. Our higher selves put all of this in place. They told us what to talk about, and they designed this entire workshop. The design, we couldn't have done it if we tried. It is so intelligently designed and fun, way more fun when it comes out in this surprising way, because you couldn't have made it up yourself. So many different concepts, like I said, we all talked about. One neat thing was, because it's the Lionsgate portal, this is a lot to do with solar energy. The solar portal, actually, Sarah talked about the sun being a portal. Tracy, channeling Daniel, also mentioned the sun being a portal. And then Suzanne came along and taught us all how to channel using a pendulum. And she showed us the graph that she used in order to use the pendulum on the graph. And that graph looks exactly, or not exactly, but very, very similar to a symbol that Sarah showed us about the sun. All of these sun symbols were coming up. We did not plan it. And then here I come and I present the raw material. And obviously not all of the raw material, just certain concepts from the raw material that I find important on our soul's evolutionary journey. But the sun was a very important concept in many ancient cultures, not just in ancient Egypt where the sun god Ra was worshipped. These cultures understood that we got our energy from the sun, and we understand that basic scientific fact today, but they also understood energy on a different level. They understood that the sun was an energetic doorway, that at certain times of the year with the sun's alignment with the stars, that there was easier communication, that doorway opened for more communication. The pyramids and many ancient ceremonial sites all around the world are aligned with the stars in just such and such a way that a certain time of year, everything aligns and this portal opens. These buildings were built in this way to depict that, and not just to depict that, but they were used in ceremonial ways in ancient times. And now we can use this energy differently. We don't need to build the structures. The time of building the structures is in the past. We needed to heighten the energies in the past. Now the energies are naturally heightened because the earth has moved into this new energetic vibration. We've already moved into this fourth density space. Fifth dimensional space. Fourth density, fifth dimensional, interchangeable. Because we've already moved into this space, the energies are heightened and we just have access to it in our minds through our creative thought, through our imagination, through our intention, through sitting quietly in meditation or just quieting the mind in any way that you know how and feeling into the energies that are present at the moment. I don't know if any of you have noticed the energies over the last few days or week, but they have been heightened. The energy feels like it's easy. The flow is easy to move forward on our path in what we want to do. It feels more easy to manifest our abundance in whatever way we see abundance. That is not always financial. Abundance comes in many ways, and we can manifest that for ourselves. And all it takes is using our imagination and focusing our thoughts. And Sarah made a really good point about emotions, how strong our emotions are, and how that will create our reality very easily, our emotions. So when we think a thought in that strong emotion, then we are going to more easily create that reality for ourselves. And I had a really fun morning of laughter. We have a text stream going on with all the participants of this event that we just did. And the text stream that I saw this morning was making me laugh over and over again. I found it incredibly hilarious what had happened on this text stream. It was an autocorrect issue and it was just completely inappropriate and hysterical. And that kept me laughing for a really long time. And I had the thought to myself, well, isn't life easy and fun? And the minute I had that thought, I look over to my left. And when this kind of thing happens, it's like I'm doing something else, and my higher self almost prompts me or turns my head to look over, look up at the sky. And at that moment, there's this tiny little rainbow. It wasn't raining, it had rained overnight, but this tiny little fraction of a rainbow right there where I could see it. Because where I sit in my backyard under the tree, I only have so much sky view. But right where my view was where this rainbow was. And that just confirmed the magic for me that I know is all around us, that I felt over the weekend with the intensity of this group, with the intensity, when I say the group, everyone who attended. It was so important that everyone who was there, and all of you who are going to attend later as well, because time is all happening right now. As I'm talking to you, I'm recording on a Tuesday. You're listening no earlier than Wednesday, but you're listening to me right now. Same thing happens in a workshop like this. When you get the recording afterwards, you are participating in the now. The now is always happening right now. And then, right after I have my moment of my heart filling up about that, a man walks by my backyard, and he's on the phone, walking on the sidewalk because I back to a neighborhood street. And he's walking by, and he's talking about 888. Now, this is not something common that I hear in my neighborhood. For me to hear that this morning, right after this event, right after having this thought and seeing the rainbow, I thought, now this is a magical day. Every day is such a magical day. It is as simple as starting your day off with laughter. I realized that this morning. Oftentimes we can get up, we can not take time for ourselves. And that's a really big thing right now, to take the time to do the self-care. We can get right into our email and see what needs to happen for the day before we take that quiet time for ourselves. And lucky for me, I actually did get into my phone to see the messages that were there, but those messages were full of laughter and fun. And so if I could choose to start my morning every morning with laughter and fun, well, wouldn't that be a good day? And you know what? We can all choose to make these choices every day. We can choose to not look at our phones at all, regardless of what's there, and make our own fun. We can dance around the yard or dance around the kitchen or sing in the shower or whatever is fun to you as you get ready for the day. Because now is the time that we all need to be shining our light brighter and brighter than ever before. Now we have this opportunity with the energies that are present to do just that, to step into our own, to trust ourselves, to follow our path, to be who we truly are, and to serve the way that we want to serve. The energy is so present for us to follow that path right now. Another really cool thing that happened is the Schumann resonance spiked this weekend. I don't know if you all know about the Schumann resonance, but the Schumann resonance is the electromagnetic frequency of the earth. It's also called the earth's heartbeat. And when there's a lot of light and a lot of energy going on in the earth, then the resonance spikes. And I know that there were a lot of events happening this weekend. Not only were the events and the group gatherings happening, but we also had this amazing portal that happened as well, energetically. Now, if you don't believe in all of this stuff, think about how grand we all are in this infinitum, that every single one of us is energy, that we start off as light. That is all that we are made of, densified light that is turned into what we see as solid material. What we view, what we see in the illusion is solid material, but really what it is just light. Every single thing in the universe is made from this light. The light has a vibration and a frequency, and every being has their own vibration and frequency. Just like the earth has her vibration and frequency, there are other planetary systems, other solar bodies that have their energy and frequency. And since we all exist in this oneness, all connected along certain energetic pathways, all of it affects all of us. You can't disconnect yourself from this energetic whole. It is all connected. And so when we realize how powerful we are and how powerful the energy, the air around us is, we can tap into that. We just need to believe we can and know how powerful we really are. We can know this by sitting in meditation and focusing on this thought, focusing on the light that we are, on the love that we are made from, knowing that we can create anything with our thoughts. And the more we sit in these thoughts, the more we believe these thoughts. This time is a great time to do this, to sit in these energies and to focus your thoughts in this way, because you can create any life that you desire. We all came here, as Dolores Cannon said, to experience emotions and limitations, and also to learn to manipulate energy. In other words, to create with our thoughts. Julia Cannon did an absolutely wonderful presentation on light casting and talked about how we can heal with our hands and how we have chakras in our hands, which many of you may or may not know, but how to use this light for the benefit of others and for ourselves and also for the planet. All of this is actually so incredibly simple. All of it happens in our minds. So take advantage of this time. Leave the old energies, old patterns, old stories behind and make a new one. Because when we do this, we allow our light to shine. So move forward on your chosen path, knowing that you are always guided, always protected, never alone, and the energies are supporting you right now. Play your songs, sing your harmony just the way that you want to do it. The world needs you to do that, exactly that, right now. And I think that's it for me today, everyone. If you're interested in checking out this event, you can still get the replay. We're offering that for sale now as well, so I will put that link down in the show notes below. I love you all so much. I'm going to leave you with this song from Geometry, Solar Iris. Until next time, I love you all.
Also, before we cue up today's song, as a quick reminder, don't forget to download the Golden Key audio or ebook as my free gift to you at goldenkey.gift using the Golden Key code POSITIVEHEAD. And please, if you enjoy my gift, leave a positive review on Amazon so others can unlock their lives with the help of the Golden Key as well.